Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the most overlooked parts of any production, load in and load out.
Yep, this is the process of getting all the gear from the truck to the set, and then from the set back in the truck safely and efficiently. And trust us, it's a little more involved than you might think.
Loading is about getting everything from the trucks to the set in a fast, organized, and safe way. As a PA, you're a huge part of this process.
Organization is key. Every piece of gear, grip, lighting, camera, all has a designated place. So this is, it's not too bad. Camera and personal, grip, electric. So at least I know where to go when we're running around 1,000,000 miles an hour and I don't know where anything is. So let's pretend we're loading into this set. First thing you want to do is communicate with the team and make sure you know where everything goes. The staging area will be divided into 4 areas. One for grip, one for camera, one for electric, and one for personal.
Safety is huge. Gear can get pretty heavy with things including like a dolly track, lights, or big camera rigs. Make sure you're lifting properly and asking for help when you need it.
Yeah, and I think we've said it before that the maximum flight weight for a case is 70 pounds, so you should be comfortable, at least with help, lifting 70 pounds.
Yep. Make sure that the latches on the cases always face outward. This might seem like a small detail, but trust us, it makes a huge difference when it comes to time to unload. When the latches face out, you don't waste time fumbling around trying to open cases. You can just flip them open and you're good to go.
Right, and there are only 2 positions for a case, closed and locked, or unlocked and open. An in-between can mean disaster.
If you are asked to unpack a case, the first thing you want to do is take reference photos. This will help you identify where things are and where they should go back to at loadout.
Yeah, and taking pictures is super helpful. If somebody on the team asks you to go get something you're not familiar with, you can pull out your phone, show them the case, and have them point to the piece of equipment. Everything has weird names. You might not know everything. That's a lifesaver.
When it comes to loadout, this is where things can start to get a little hectic. Everyone's tired after a long day, but the goal is to get everything packed up as quickly and safely as possible. Just communicate, get a plan, and get that gear back to its designated area.
Yep, and this is where those reference photos you took earlier are a lifesaver.
That's right.
So a little quick note here, if the gear is owned personally by the production company or the DP, don't get offended if they're a little territorial or really specific about the way they want things put back. In this industry, if you have a case that needs one little wire to go from A to B and that wire doesn't make the case, you're screwed on the next production. So don't be offended when we're a little weird about it. Also, as you're packing up, you just want to double check the condition of the gear that you're putting away. If something's damaged, you want to catch it right away. Once it's in the truck, it can be harder to track down what happened.
Once the cases are packed, they go back into the truck in reverse order. You want the heavy stuff to go in first, followed by the lighter stuff.
So once you think everything's packed, you have to do a sweep of the set because inevitably something has been taken and put behind something, a lens cap, a cable, a small prop. Everything needs to be accounted for. So when we're doing that final sweep, we call that the dummy walk.
And finally, remember to keep the set clean and tidy, whether that's sweeping, taking out the trash, or picking up last minute gear. You always want to make sure you leave the set as clean as you found it.
Yeah, it's really important, especially in independent productions. You're often working locally. These are locations you want to go back to. So if you leave a mess behind or things out of place, it hurts your chances for the next round.
If you found this video helpful, give us a like. And don't forget to subscribe for future behind the scenes content.
Yep, drop questions or comments below. We'll see you in the next one.
See you on set.